Take a look at the lefty. You mentioned the extreme weather that Abbott's had to deal with his last couple of starts.
Yeah, we mentioned it in St. Louis. It was a heat wave that came through, and I think he went about three or four different jerseys as well as socks. And then he came here, and we really saw him spiking a lot of balls this last time out because he didn't use it as an excuse, but the mound was very wet, and it was tough for him. Those are tough pitching conditions.
Digging in to get things started for the A's. Their leadoff hitter today, center fielder Henry Bleday, swung on and he got jammed, lifts a fly ball to center field, still got some carry to it, and chasing it down shy of the track is Dane Myers to make the catch. Bleday is retired on a long fly out for the first out, so now he'll deal with Tommy White.
Tommy with the ground ball through the left side. Base hit for Tommy White with one out.
And that's the idea, you know, understanding if you can get base runners on early, you feel like you've got some guys down through the rest of this lineup that can keep that line moving. Tommy White getting the conga line started here.
A man on for the switch hitting Jonah Heim, the A's primary catcher, is the DH today.
And a swing and a ground ball to third, picked up by Suarez. He'll go to McLean at second, one and around to first, and plenty of time for the double play on Jonah Heim. That'll end it for the A's in the first, and we go to the bottom of the first.
And they will deal with Mason Barnett today, making his second start of the season, 16th overall appearance after spending some time out of the bullpen in a couple different stints here with the big league club.
Ellie De La Cruz will come to the plate here, leading off the Reds' first inning.
Ellie De La Cruz, left field. Tyler Soderstrom way back, opposite way, and gone. De La Cruz goes deep, his 19th. 1-0 Reds right out the gate.
And before I could finish with that repertoire, the occasional changeup, which is the pitch that Ellie De La Cruz drove out the other way. And this is a really nice thing what Ellie has done this year from both sides of the plate. Understanding pitchers are going to run away from contact. They're going to pitch him away, throw him off speed. He drove that ball opposite barrel. Nice shot.
In the air to right, Lawrence Butler came in, and now he'll backtrack a bit. Move forward for the catch. One out.
One down in the first. Here's the left fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Swung on, and this ball is scorched on a line right back up the middle, past the second baseman Ornelas, and that's on into center field for a hit. So J.J. Bleday has a one-out single, and now Tyler Stevenson.
To the plate, the runner goes. The 3-2 is high. The throw to second base, and doesn't matter because it's a walk. And they're going to have a challenge here. I think the ball was, it was called a ball.
The catcher's challenging the pitch.
It was called a ball, and Brian Servant is challenging.
This is interesting.
And it's a strike.
The call is overturned.
And it's a strike him out, throw him out double play because they got him at second. So a strike him out, throw him out double play.
So Soderstrom is out, and up comes Max Muncy.
Swing and miss, that changeup.
Well, when you feel confident about a pitch, you throw it with conviction. Fastball, arm speed, but the muffle grip on the baseball takes the speed off the ball. Swing and miss.
Bottom of the second inning, Reds lead 1-0 over the A's. Eugenio Suarez, right-handed hitting third baseman, leads off, up a run.
Check swing, he went, strike 3.
Just climbing the ladder.
Dane Myers, 1 for 4, strikeout yesterday when he was the Reds' 3-hole hitter.
And a big swing and a miss. Into the heater, back-to-back strikeouts. In fact, that's 3 in a row, going back to Stevenson in the first.
And this is what we saw against the Red Sox, was Mason get ahead with that fastball and then start to expand vertically with that fastball. And you can watch it just kind of ride that top shelf. And the ball really just kind of explodes up and out of the zone, and Myers, no chance to get to it.
And a swing and a miss. Curveball gets Rodriguez. 4 straight strikeouts for Mason Barnett.
1-0 Cincinnati leads in the top of the fourth.
To center field and a base hit. Just the second base runner the A's have had this afternoon.
Well, Bleday, remember on his birthday, had a great opening game in this series. 3-hit night for the center fielder. Here catches this one a little closer to the end of the bat than the barrel, but nonetheless able to find some grass with it. Well, never mind.
Ground ball up the middle, and Bleday is going to go for third here. So first to third, back-to-back hits.
You love it. That right there is exactly how it was supposed to work out. So let's just call it a hit and run in our minds.
Yeah.
Sound good? With Tommy White, again, able to get that top hand involved, and you see instead of just a big rollover, able to pound that ball back up the middle. And now the A's here with runners on the corners, nobody out to start the 4th inning.
Misses high, and he will walk Jonah Heim. First issue to the game. Bases are loaded and nobody out. And the pitch through. Here comes Bleday home to tie the game. Bring in the go-ahead run. Athletics up 2-1 off a Tyler Soderstrom single.
Just a fantastic job by Tyler Soderstrom. In that moment, it's easy to try to get around a pitch and lift it, try to do some damage. Instead, Tyler Soderstrom, you see where this pitch is, Jenny. It's really center cut. But instead of trying to get under it, you see him just short to the baseball, down through the baseball.
And this is in the air to left. It's going to drop in front of J.J. Bleday. So station to station, it'll load the bases again as Max Muncy producing a hit. 5 batters, all have reached 4 hits.
A's now have taken a 2-1 lead. Lawrence Butler's at the plate.
Chopped to second, and the Reds look to turn 2, but it'll get a run home. Safe at first is the call. So just the 1 out at second base. Max Muncy will head back to the dugout.
Tito says, I'm not so sure that he did. Why don't we take a peek at it? So we're going to have a challenge here on the call at first base. And I think Tito and
Cincinnati
company
is challenging a safe call at first base.
Jenny may have an argument here. I think Lawrence just kind of hovering over the bag. Yeah.
I don't know.
You think he got the heel down?
Yeah, it looks like that back. I mean, that's a tough angle to see, but it looks like that back spike just getting to the bag before the ball hits the back of the glove.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is out. Cincinnati will retain their challenge.
So it will end up as a double play, 4-6-3.
Fly ball to right at Marte. He's there to make the catch to retire Brian Servant. Could have been much worse, but the A's still take the lead. Sal Stewart bats leading off the Reds' 4th inning here at Great American Ballpark.
Driven deep left center field. No doubt. 25 and counting for Sal Stewart. 3-2.
Well, you mentioned how Mason Barnett had been pitching very well since the home run by Ellie De La Cruz, meaning pitching behind. Now he's pitching with the lead. And the first pitch that he offers after pitching with the lead is not as much.
Tyler Stevenson struck out looking his first time, part of the strike him out throw him out on ABS. It's driven to center by Stevenson. Way back and got again. 3 solo shots for the Reds. And Stevenson draws the Reds back even.
Well, we mentioned about how Tyler Stevenson is swinging the bat much better, but he's swinging at much better pitches. Look at the location of this one. 4-seam fastball, middle of the plate, and the field cannot hold the big fella.
Sal Stewart, a home run his last time up. Out of here to left center.
That is beyond the shortstop. Williams base hit. Stop sign at third. Good charge by Soderstrom. Fire in is cut on the grass. Base hit Stewart.
Another breaking ball. Sal just sits right there. Squares this ball up. It's 107 off the bat. Ball is blistered.
And Bleday walks. Bases loaded. Third walk drawn by the Reds. It brings up Tyler Stevenson.
That'll be strike 3. Big time pitch from Alvarado at 99.
And not quite sure what else you're looking for Stevenson. If 99 down the chute is not on the radar, well, better luck next time.
Suarez walked his last time up.
There's a run. Bases loaded. Walk. And the Reds take a 4-3 lead. Now, the Reds have been on the wrong side of bases loaded walks this year. Nice to see it go the other way. Dane Myers has struck out twice today. Another bases loaded walk. 5-3 Reds.
I'll check him, and he did go around. So the strikeout will finally end the 5th inning. 2 runs came across for the Reds, both off bases loaded walks.
Jonathan Ornelas, who struck out and walked in this game, he's 0 for 1, is up for a 3rd time. But to the plate, Ornelas sprays it the other way beyond the reach of Sal Stewart. At first, he was playing off the bag. An opposite field single for Ornelas. His 2nd hit as an Athletic and his 1st on the road trip. I'll turn it over to the top of the order with Bleday.
Henry Bleday, leadoff man and speedster. It's veteran right-hander Pierce Johnson. Comebacker caught.
You got to field your position after you throw that pitch. You become an infielder.
So here's J.J. Bleday. J.J. is 1 for 2 today. Singled back in the first inning, walked in the fifth.
J.J. Bleday in the air, deep right center field. He's tied his career high. 20 bombs for Bleday. The Reds have a 6-3 lead. His first ever home run against his former club.
This fastball was 98.5 miles an hour. It was elevated, but not elevated enough. I talked about getting on top of the ball. Look at that top hand down through that baseball that was elevated, and he elevated it into the stand.
9th inning, 6-3 Reds. Brock Burke looking for a save. Right field. 1 down.
So 1 away in the 9th. That'll bring up Lawrence Butler, the right fielder.
And a ground ball over the pitcher's head coming in is De La Cruz. He'll bare arm and throw it into the dugout. So Lawrence will head on to second, and this might just be the start that the Athletics need.
Well, you'll take it. I think Lawrence had that beat out. I think that should go single E6.
So Butler at second base. And here is Brian Servin, the catcher. That's a drive to left field going back. Bleday near the track, on the track at the wall, and Servin has hit it out. Brian Servin, a 2-run homer, in the A's now trail 6-5. His second home run as an Athletic. RBIs 3 and 4 gets the A's right back in this ball game. Quite a blast from Servin. 6-5 Cincinnati.
Rolled to short. De La Cruz backhands. Swipe by Stewart, got him.
So now 2 away, and the number 9 hitter is Jonathan Ornelas.
Struck him out. Sweep complete. One of baseball's best stories out of the break. They did not break up the Reds at the trade deadline, and they keep cooking. They take down the A's in all 3.